DNA of an extinct wolf is found in a pack of wild dogs in Texas. Conservationists and biologists alike are optimistic that these findings could repopulate what was once thought to be a lost species. Red wolves are declared extinct in the wild. They were extinct in the wild declared 1980s, but a new discovery shows that their DNA persists in a roving pack of feral dogs in Galveston Island in Texas. Red wolves were once native to a large stretch of the southeastern United States, including Texas, Florida, and West Virginia. The red wolf is somewhere between a gray wolf and common coyote in size, but features a trademark reddish tint on the ears, head, and legs. They were placed on the endangered species list in 1967, when hunting, habitat loss, and crossbreeding quickly dwindled their numbers. Upon their extinction on the Gulf Coast, people began to breed the red wolves in captivity, but only 40 were successfully bred as pure red wolf. Of those, 14 went on to reproduce the current lineage of red wolf variety that exists in both captivity and in the wild. Once reintroduced to North Carolina in the late 1980s, it seemed the red wolf would make a full recovery, but further impacts from humans brought their numbers back down to a 40 or below in the wild. Now their genes, once thought to have been erased from the canine genetic history, have been found in a pack of small-town Texas feral dogs, where the local field biologist Ron Wooten made an astute observation. When the dogs are confused with often the dogs are confused with local coyote population, but Wooten ascertained minute differences between the pack and those local coyote populations. Plus, there had been reports of red wolf in the area, so he brought his findings to an ecologist and evolutionary biologist who runs the North American Canine Ancestry Project at Princeton University. He said they looked particularly interesting, and I felt it was worth a second look. This is what study co-author Bridget Van Holt reported. Wooten subsequently sent DNA samples from dogs killed by cars, and after extensive cross-examination between their genes and those of related species, coyote, gray wolf, eastern wolf, and captive red wolf, found that the feral pack had genes known only to exist in red wolves. Elizabeth Happenheimer, graduate student at the Van Holt lab, said it's incredibly rare to rediscover animals in a region where they were thought to be extinct, and it's even more exciting to show that a piece of an endangered genome has been preserved in the wild. The research published in Genus suggests that this pack of Galveston, Texas dogs not only carries the genes of the red wolf, but also to have genes not present in any wild dog population. The Galveston dogs seem to be a genetic variant of red wolves, and not just those bred in captivity, but those that once existed in the wild before they required forced breeding. So while they may not be pure red wolf, the Galveston dogs could be used to restore lost species and the species' genetic history. The findings are optimistic as they show how resilient the DNA of the red wolf has been through generations of crossbreeding and endangerment alike. Further, similar DNA was found in canines in southwestern Louisiana. This unprecedented discovery opens new avenues for innovative conservation efforts, including the reintroduction of the red wolf to the current captive and experimental population, the study reports. This was from DNA of extinct wolf found in pack of wild dogs in Texas, originally created for All That's Interesting, published here under Creative Commons on Collective Spark by Steve McCamley. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.